Everyman Driver Nation, behold, we have the 2015 Nissan Murano. This is Nissan's flagship crossover in its third generation. It comes in 4 trim levels: S, SV, SL, and Platinum, available in both front wheel and intuitive all-wheel drive. We have the Platinum in all-wheel drive. Lots to talk about today: backseat legroom and headroom, ride and handling, cargo volume. But first, let's get started by popping the hood. All right, under the hood here you have one engine choice, and that's a 3.5 liter V6 mated to a continuously variable transmission, a CVT. Yes, indeed. That means better gas mileage. More than that in just a moment. Lots of power though, 260 horses, 240 pound-feet of torque. Our vehicle comes standard with 20-inch aluminum alloy wheels. On the S, SV, and SL, 18 inches are standard. As far as gas mileage, you're looking at 21 miles per gallon in the city, 28 on the highway. That's what Nissan is projecting. Our week of driving, which has been on-road and off, numbers are quite a bit lower, in the upper teens, about 16, 17 in mixed driving. But then again, we have been going off-road, so I'm sure that has something to do with it. This does have a towing capacity of 1,500 pounds when properly equipped. So if you have a tow hitch, you can use that to pull behind some smaller RV equipment or boats if you like. Otherwise, the recommended fuel type is regular unleaded. It is time now for ride and handling impressions. By the way, I will have lots more on everymandriver.com on the entire vehicle, so be sure to check that out. This vehicle feels a little bit, not top heavy, but I wish it was a little more weighted. I was driving a Santa Fe Sport recently, even a Jeep Grand Cherokee, and those vehicles feel a lot more solid when it comes to steering feel. So this is a little bit light, and even the Volvo XC60 had a heavier feel to it. And these anti-gravity NASA-inspired seats are comfortable. I'm always still kind of wondering about NASA-inspired. I'm inspired by NASA, but I guess I don't make seats to show it. The cabin feel and look is incredible. Great information up here in the instrument cluster, nice big dials on left and right, and lots of details here in the center with the average driving, miles per gallon, how far you've gone, how long you've been driving. A lot of good information right there. And the center stack is quite impressive as well. Pretty intuitive with this huge 8-inch LCD touchscreen. Clear, great colors, simplicity around the edges with your menu button, map, audio, and the buttons for volume and tuning. And then just below that, of course, you have your climate controls, and one level lower, you got the push button start, but also heated seats for both the driver and passenger. If you open up this section here that used to be a spot for an ashtray, you'll find a USB import and an auxiliary input. I'm just now coming off the highway, and road noise is minimal at that, so that's a good thing to know when you're driving long distances, that you're going to have a comfortable and calm atmosphere inside the Murano. I'm very happy about that. Here's a look now at your real-world backseat legroom and headroom, and a very comfortable space to be, for sure. I love these leather seats. Something really nice about these in here. Little chocolate brown action going on. Here's my position as a driver up front. The chair does adjust when you turn off the ignition, so this did come back a little bit, and still, I've got lots of room between my knees and the back of the driver's seat. I'm 5'11", so that's how much space I have. Headroom is good back here. I am just behind this panoramic sunroof, so I still have some room between my head and the roof line without interfering or even getting the benefit of this extra room from the sunroof, which is amazing, having this panoramic sunroof come all the way back. You've got 4 old blank handles all the way around. There is storage behind the driver's seat and passenger seat. There are some cup holders in both side doors for the passengers. You do have a fold-down armrest right here with a pair of cup holders, and also some more storage. As you'll see here in just a moment, this is a 60-40 fold-down split. Now this is really nice because we have the Platinum Edition. We have all the bells and whistles. So we have some heated seats for the back seat passengers as well as the front seat passengers, and a USB port right there. So if you want to charge your phone back here or get some extra power, you have that option. So this is a look back here, and I think this is a place that you might want to consider spending some time if you're not behind the wheel. So you have three ways to open the trunk lid here of the Murano for 2015. There's a push button just left of the driver's steering wheel. There's a button here in the key fob, press and hold, which I won't do right now, but I will press just below here. Once you press this button, a few beeps, up it comes. Now, behind this second row seats, quite a bit of space, almost 40 cubic feet of volume, 39.6. Fold those down, you increase it to 69.6 cubic feet of volume, and you do that by pulling these levers right here. One little pull and one little pull. Now I gotta tell you, this is a massive amount of space, at least visually, and a great floorboard to put a bunch of different large items, boxes, storage bins, and so on. Now if you watched my off-road review of this vehicle, you saw that I put my entire mountain bike back there with the front wheel on, so it'll lay back there and you'll have no problem with space. If you want to get even more detail, I got a tape measure here to see how wide our opening is. So depending on how big your items are, we're looking at 44 inches wide here at the widest spot. And from top to bottom, you're looking at 29 inches for the opening. And just for the fun of it, we're looking at 30 inches from the ground to the floorboard. Our tester also includes a technology package which includes intelligent cruise control, predictive forward collision warning, and forward emergency braking. And those elements are picked up thanks to 3 radar sensors mounted around the car, 1 in the front and 2 in the side. I think you'll like this, I know I do. This vehicle has 4 cameras mounted around it, 1 in the front, 1 in the back, and 1 below each side mirror for rear cross traffic alert, which is a standard safety feature, as well as around view monitoring with moving object detection. A few other notable exterior standard features on the Murano include LED signature and daytime running lights, LED low and high beam headlights, heated outside mirrors with LED turn indicators and reverse tilt down, and LED tail lights, just to name a few. Now this is classified as a mid-size SUV, and a few of the vehicles that compete with this Murano include the Toyota Venza, the Ford Edge, the Hyundai Santa Fe Sport, which we reviewed recently, and the Jeep Grand Cherokee. So the MSRP range here in the 2015 Murano is between $30,000 and $40,000. We also have the technology package on our tester, so what you see right here is just over $43,000. I'm really happy with the design of this vehicle on the outside. Inside is great too, as well as those NASA-inspired seats, but I think the gas mileage could be a little bit better. Some of that might be my fault. My driving this week has been on-road and off, so that probably dictated some of those numbers. It is definitely worth a look and a test drive. Until next time, I'm Dave Erickson with Everyman Driver. Thanks for watching.